Hey guys, this is Angelia. If you want to see me and my friends sneak onto a movie set and try to meet some celebrities and see a movie getting filmed, this isn't clickbait, keep watching. Here in my hometown that they are making a movie at one of our hospitals that is not completely in use anymore. I'm trying to decide about what I'm going to wear that I can walk into this hospital and just, walk by whatever's going on at the front and get to where the set is at. It's not a huge hospital and I've been there a million times before, so I think I've got this, right? I can totally figure this out. So me and my friend Brandy, who is not here right now, we are trying to figure out, it is a hospital, so one of us should wear scrubs or a lab coat, and then one of us have a bot squad uniform. We try to video the set of what's going on. So I have two different options here. I can either wear my real lab coat. I don't have scrubs on. This bot squad shirt that is the bot squad uniform that you deliver food with. Bot squad is like an Uber Eats where they deliver food, so we figured that they were probably having food delivered. We weren't really sure the times, or basically we knew nothing other than that's where they're filming the movie. But people have been seen around town getting their pictures made with David Arquette and his beautiful wife, Christina Arquette, who is from Arkansas. And so we just think, why not, right? I am fixing to go in there. I'm dressed up like maybe a nurse or nurse practitioner. And I've also got somebody in a bot squad uniform. So we're fixing to go in here and see if we can't find the set of 12-hour shift and hope we don't get in trouble. The first thing is we decide in the parking lot, let's act like we don't even know each other, and you will be the food delivery person and I am the helpful nurse, doctor, whatever worker, and I'm gonna show you where you're going, and that's when we're going to escape to figure out where they're making a movie. Only we are stopped by a security guard. Full uniform with a badge, a real security guard. So Brandy just takes off walking, like she knows where she's going. She's gonna go to the stairwell and just head there. And I kind of freeze up. The guy is at first not thinking anything, but he stops her and says, what are you doing? She says she's delivering food and he needs a name. She gives him my real name. So I am like, oh my gosh, so when he asks me what's my name and what am I doing, I can't say my real name, and obviously I don't think quick enough. So the security guard asked me who I'm here for, and she's already used my name, so I'm kind of like, I'm here to see John, I'm looking for John, And he's like, are you wearing a mic? And I'm like, yeah, I wear that mic so that I don't get radiation from the phone. And I try to make it seem like I always wear a mic, but he was like, you're wearing a microphone. And I'm secretly trying to film it, but obviously I'm getting scared. Our whole story falls apart, and he's laughing at us, and he's basically like, it's not gonna happen, girls, where I'm not letting you through. So we go back outside and we regroup. Well, there was a security guard. We had a whole plan, and we fell apart when we were questioned by the security guard. Luckily, it's a fairly big building, and the security was great about it. And I had a microphone tied to me, so that really kind of gave it away. So there's other entrances, right? There's a lot of construction going on, so we're not ready to give up. So we go around to the back where there's people working. We're gonna try again on the other side of the building. Wish us luck, right? Okay, bye. Construction and doing stuff like that, and they're just kind of all over doing their thing. And so I'm like, hey, can we just go through there? Because I can see straight through where they're working. It, you know, like basically to the hallway I need to get to figure out where this movie's being filmed. And the first guy's like, yeah, maybe, maybe, we've all had our pictures made. Here is a clip of the friendly construction workers advising us on what we should do about getting in to see this movie being made. You think he'd let us, though? I mean, just if
they're not up there, then yeah.
Because we just want to, get a video. Says, if you can go through the front and let the security guard let you in, that's great, and you can go. And basically we already knew that wasn't going to happen, right? Like, we'd already been shot down by him. So we're feeling pretty defeated, and we head back to the car. We get in the car, and Brandy's like, oh my god, there they are, and so here in this car is what looks like a group, like 4 or 5 people getting out. Okay, so interesting turn of events. We were turned down for going up to see the set, and then the crew shows up, like the producer, Jordan.
Shout out Jordan.
Shout out Jordan. He was so nice, and he is like, yeah, totally, y'all can come up here and get some videos and some footage of the set, like no big deal, but we have to get clearance through our original obstacle, which was the security guard, who obviously is watching us on a security camera all the way around the building. So yeah, and unloading stuff, and they definitely don't look like they're from around here. I don't know how else to explain it except for they looked Hollywood, maybe LA, or maybe I just thought. So here is a clip of us talking to the producer of the movie. After we see the car pull up with the obvious celebrities, Brandy takes out running over there to get to them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, this is crazy, this is gonna happen. So we go over there, and the guy that gets out, he comes over and he talks to us, and he seems cool with letting us go up there. He's one of the producers, and he was like, okay, yeah, come on up. We told him what we were doing and that we wanted to make a YouTube video out of it. But before we could come up, we had to okay it with Mark, the friendly security guard. And, we already got shot down by him. The supervisor also tried to send us to Mark. And so this wasn't good. But he was like, yeah, just tell him it's okay with me, Jordan. So we are like on cloud 9. We're like, power of attraction, baby, right? Like, this is going to happen.
He just talked to Mark, who's the security guard, and he said, okay, we can go back around, talk to the producer, and the producer will let us in. Yeah. So we're about to go check it out. Yeah. We'll let you know how it goes.
We go back. We talk to Mark, our new security guard friend, who is just like, oh my gosh, they're not going to give up. So he says, okay, there's some rules. You can go up there with the Jordan, but you can't go around the patients and, film your footage, and then you've got to go, because that, there's sick people that are still in the parts of this hospital that are being used, and I get that. And so there we are, we're headed back over, and we are ready to get our footage. But it doesn't really work out quite like that, because by the time we get over there, Jordan wasn't there, and he did come back down, and he came over and he talked to us, and he said, look, it's really not up to me if y'all go up there. I don't really mind, but we let a TV station or a radio station that was local come in, and they aired it before it was that it was agreed upon. So I guess, like, legally, they had agreed upon when they could air that they had been there doing that, because they've been here for 2 months and they're fixing to wrap up. And so he was like, I'm really sorry, but So even though we did not ever get to go see the set, we did see some pictures that some of the construction workers had, and
Blood or whatever. There's the fake organs.
oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
So want to go up there.
Oh my gosh.
If you wait around a few minutes, you might be.
You think he'd let us though? I mean, just if
they're not up there, then yeah.
because we just want to like get a video. They told us about what they had been seeing. We asked about extras. They were using nurses that worked in the hospital, but they had to really tighten up the security because even though this is all fun and they're up there making a movie, other parts of the hospital have very sick people, and so you really don't need a lot of crazy traffic and crazy fans trying to sneak in, right? And so we weren't really looking at it like that, but I get it. And I mean, I knew that we were being crazy, yeah, kind of, but you know, it was all in good fun. And the producer actually came over and hung out with us for a little while. Say sorry I couldn't let you up and hold on. I was like, I've been trying to do because I own work.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I started a YouTube channel for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I started doing just and gave us some information about how to get in contact if anybody was interested in ever being like an extra or something like that. So it was super cool. The guy that we talked to that was one of the producers, he was from around this area. He was so cool. He was so down to earth, and I actually, even though we didn't ever get to see the big stars or the set, it was all in all out of the ordinary and for us, and it was a lot of fun.
There's some ladies out front here that wanted to talk to you. I don't know, who are y'all with?
The YouTube channel.
Something about the YouTube channel or something?
I wouldn't try to go around sneaking onto movie sets because this was probably best case scenario that everyone was super chill and just kind of laughed about it, that the producer actually did come over and hang out with us, and most of all that the cops weren't called and we didn't get arrested, because there was that possibility that we were going to be on the news for, you know, trying to break into a movie set or a hospital. It just shows that even though something may seem like crazy and you may seem out of the box, that it's still worth it. I mean, we got to meet, you know, some of the people actually working on the movie, and it all worked out. It was super fun, and you should always take chances.
But don't try to sneak onto a bunch of movie sets, because this is like the best case scenario, and we didn't get arrested.
I also just want to say thank you for everybody being so nice and having fun with us today, and, you know, not arresting us for trying to break into the movie set. If you want more story times like this, comment down below, leave a message what you'd like to see, and peace, beings, let your light shine.
What's up? Listen,
I know.
I can't. I
know.
I have to go through publicists and I have to go through lawyers, and it's just not my call to make.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Oh my gosh, I own a spa, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yes, y'all should come and
I'm
just
from
get
Bald
pictures.
Knob originally.
Really? What's up with all these Arkansas people, like, with them and stuff? Sure, you can get up there. Well, apparently we're on surveillance at this point because the guy knows we're trying to get in, and the supervisor